Hello viewers, welcome to Face, your favorite talk show on BINUS TV with me Alessandro as your host for today's episode for 1 hour. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about food. Food has always been seen as one of the most important things in this world. Why? Because it is actually and substantially due to the fact that food is something that we cannot live our lives without. And some people really work hard to get food in order to live. Some other people, they really enjoy their lives because they can go to expensive restaurants to enjoy the food that are provided by those expensive restaurants. And here I have one friend, actually a good friend of mine, who will share and talking with me about Indonesian food. She is Alvina. Hi, Alvina.
Hello, Alessandro.
How are you doing, Alvina?
I'm fine. And how about you?
I'm also good. So I believe that this is actually your first time to be on BINUS TV, right?
Yes.
What do you feel, Alvina? Are you feeling excited? Are you feeling nervous or what?
Nervous and excited also.
Why?
Yeah, because this is my first time to come here, and then excited because I be your guest today.
And I'm also nice that I have you in this episode.
Thank you.
Alvina, before we talk further about Indonesian food, I think it's always better for you to introduce yourself to the viewers, please.
Okay. Hello, viewers. I'm Alvina Fionita Sari. I'm a BINUSian. I'm majoring English department. I live in Tangerang, and I'm from Tangerang too. And that's all.
And how many brothers and sisters do you have, or are you the only one child in your family?
I'm one and only child in my family.
You are the only one?
Yes.
Oh. What do you feel for being the only one child in your family? Do you feel like you are being treated specially?
I don't think so.
Because?
Actually, my mom and dad treat me special, but I feel alone too.
So you wish to have like brother and sister?
Yes, I wish I had a brother.
If you have a brother, would you wish to have an elder brother or younger brother?
Both.
Both. Because? Do you have any reason?
Yes, because I think a brother can protect their sister.
Now, what about your current activities, Alvina?
My current activities is going to college, go home, and then doing assignment. But now is a holiday, 3 months holiday, so I just stay at home.
So you go to college and then go back and then do some assignments?
Yes.
Do you actually enjoy doing assignments?
No,
But you have to, I guess.
Depend assignment.
Which subject do you enjoy doing?
Cultural.
Culture.
Yes.
And the subject that you do not like?
Grammar.
Grammar. Now, Alvina,
Yes.
we have actually finished our examinations. Hooray!
Yeah.
What do you feel?
Feel free.
Because?
And yeah, because I don't need to study anymore.
So you feel like happy because you don't study, and you feel sad if you study, like that or not?
Yeah, I've actually not sad when I'm studying because I feel I enjoy study, but depends subject.
And what about your hobbies, Alvina?
My hobbies is cooking, listen to music, reading books, magazines or comics or maybe some novels, and then food traveling.
Cooking. So cooking is actually one of your favorite hobbies.
Yeah.
How come?
I love cooking because in cooking I can express my feeling.
What do you mean by expressing feeling?
Like when I'm happy, I can make sweet cakes like that, and when I'm sad, I can cook spicy food like that.
So when you were sad, you make spicy food, and after that, did you eat it or you let someone eat it?
Eat it too.
So are there only two feelings, sad or happy, or do we have any other feeling like excited, interested?
Yeah, I think when I'm excited and happy is the same. I think.
The same, I guess. So you make like sweet.
Yeah.
What is example of sweet food that you usually cook?
Cakes and
Cakes.
puddings.
What cakes? Cheesecakes?
No.
What?
Chocolate cakes like brownies and black forest and maybe spoon cake.
Okay, Alvina, as we are now free from our examinations, we're gonna be having like approximately 3 months holiday.
Yeah.
Some people are going to go to some place with their family to enjoy and refresh their mind after having been, stressed and exhausted because of the examinations. Some others will just stay at home watching movies, and talking with their friends. Some others might find some other things to do. What about you, Alvina?
Maybe for this month it's a fasting month, so I just stay at home until the last of July. But in August I'm going to Bali with my friends.
How many friends will you go with to Bali?
Maybe 3 or 4.
Girls only?
I don't think so. But I cannot tell you.
Okay. So you said to me that because this is actually a fasting month, so you only stay at home until and waiting for bukbar. What do you usually do at home?
At home, cooking for my mom and dad, and it's like that. And help my mom to clean the home, like that.
And Alvina told me that she actually wanted to become a chef.
Yes.
For some people, it doesn't seem like a promising job. It's like you're not gonna be rich because of being a chef. Some people think so. But what actually makes you? What is the very fundamental reason why you want to become a chef?
A chef is a unique profession, I think.
It's a unique profession. Why?
Because a chef can do some magic in food.
What do you mean by magic?
I mean, like, maybe we think that a fugu fish in Japan, for example, it cannot be eaten, but they can make it a delicious and expensive food. I mean, like that. And then also they, like I've said before, in cook they can express their feelings like that.
So you want to become a chef because you find it unique. Do you have any other reason why?
Because I want to have a restaurant, and in that restaurant I want to be a chef who, and people can taste food that I make.
When was the first time you thought of becoming a chef?
When I was a kid.
When I was a kid. How old were you at that time?
A 4-year-old, I think.
And what made you want to become a chef at that time? I don't think that I wanna become a chef because I find this unique. I mean, there must be someone, like let's say someone who is interested in football, because that person usually sees someone playing football really greatly. What about you? Your mom, your auntie, or whom?
My mom, of
Your
course.
mom.
Because my mom is a good cooker. Yeah.
Do you still remember what food your mom was cooking at that time?
Maybe soup, meatball soup.
Meatball soup.
And vegetable soup.
Did you taste it or not?
Of course.
And what did you think of? What were you thinking of when you taste the soup?
It's very delicious.
And you decided that you want to
Yeah,
become.
I decided I want to become like my mom someday.
But your major is English departments, right?
Yeah.
You want to become a chef, and your major is English department. Could you tell us what is the relationship between your dream to become a chef and your major, which is English department?
Like this, if I'm good at English, I can be international chef. International language is English, right? And then the second thing is, if I'm good at English, I can make a recipe in English. And then my father didn't allow me to choose a culinary school when I'm finished my senior high, and he said that you can choose any other, but don't culinary. You can choose a culinary school after you finish your college.
So the first reason is that you can go anywhere you like around the world when you are good at English, because English is actually international language. So when you are good at cooking and English at the same time, you can go anywhere. And then the second reason is that you can cook any food whose menus are written in English.
Yeah.
And the third reason is that the fact that your father didn't allow you to take culinary.
Yeah.
But I have some friends of mine who really want to become chefs, and they take hotel management major. Why didn't you take it instead?
In the English department, I take tourism majority. In tourism, I find the hospitality management. I think it will be same like hotel management, and I will get some information about cooking that.
Do you have any other reason why you take tourism?
I can go anywhere I can.
So that's our conversation with Alvina. We will talk more about Indonesian food after this one. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Hello viewers, welcome back with us on Face to Face, your favorite talk show on BINUS TV. For those of you who are just tuning in, we are currently talking about Indonesian food. And now I'm about to show you a video. This is actually a video showing you how to cook delicious rendang. Well, let me show you how the video.
Brother and sister, today on Hello Indonesia, we are going to make the most tastiest dish ever in the world, rendang padang. I'm so excited today. We're going to make rendang padang, my favorite dish ever. We're going to use 1.5 kilogram beef. It cost me $13. You can change with chicken or other meat and still call it rendang. We're going to cut the beef into any size you want. You can cut into cube size or dice, whatever you like. I don't care. See the fiber on the meat that I point out. You're going to cut into opposite direction of the grain to make it more chewy. Now prepare for the paste, seasoning or spices or anything. You're going to need chilies, shallot, garlic, ginger, galangal, candle nuts, and lemongrass. To make into paste like this, you can use food processor and mix all the ingredients together. Set your wok in high heat, and it's going to take 2 hours to make this beef rendang. You see in other tutorials, when they make beef rendang, they saute the paste first. Well, from now on, don't do that. Why would you waste your time to do important things like that? I don't get it. You can just mix all the ingredients together. Now, add fresh coconut milk. Wash and add Garnicia Santosimus. I don't know if I spell it right. In Indonesia, we call it asam kandis. After half hours, still on a high heat, it's going to look like this. Now you're going to add seasoning like salt or pepper and kaffir lime leaves, and break the kaffir lime leaves into 2 parts to bring the flavor and aroma. And after 40 minutes, it's going to look like this. Please extract from the coconut milk and things gonna get messier. It's quite not hygienic, but I don't care. After 1 hour and 8 minutes, it's going to be kari or kalio, and the beef is already tender. And after 1 hour and 45 minutes, in Indonesia we call it rendang basah. After 8 minutes, it's going to look like this. And don't worry, it's almost over. Now we are going to toast shredded coconut on low heat without oil until the color turns into golden brown. Then you're going to ground the shredded coconut and bring out the oil. Now mix it with beef rendang on medium heat. It smells good. Because it smells good, I add more beef rendang. That's it, you're done. Love this. You can mix this rendang padang with instant noodle or nasi goreng. But today I'm going to enjoy it with warm steamed rice and kangkung plecing. And I hope you enjoy your rendang padang. For more videos, click like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.
Well, that's it. Rendang. I think it's really delicious, right? Because I
Yeah.
saw it really good, and the cook was really great at cooking, I guess. What do you think about rendang, Alvina?
Rendang is a delicious food, of course, because it's rich in herbs and spices.
And some people think that the rendang really tastes delicious. Do you agree on that?
Yeah, rendang is unique, I think, because it has a spicy taste and then it's rich in herbs and spices.
So you like spicy food?
Yeah.
What are the examples of Indonesian food that are spicy which you like?
Rendang
Rendang,
and sate padang.
sate padang. Sate padang is also one of my favorite foods actually. But rendang, yeah, rendang and sate padang. So you like rendang. So how often do you eat rendang?
I think, I don't know.
3 times? 3 times a month, or maybe every day, or
No,
once
not
in a
every
week?
day. I think 3 times in a month.
Who cook it, or did you cook it, or have you ever tried to make it on your own?
I cook it.
You cook it. How many times have you ever made rendang?
A lot of times.
A lot of times. So the thing that you like from rendang is that it's because it's delicious. It's spicy. Is there any other reason?
Because rendang, I don't know. Besides spices, it's very delicious, and I cannot explain it.
And someone, I'm not sure if it's really true. You can correct me after this one. They say that rendang is actually our own. What is that, food of Indonesian? Do you agree on that?
Yeah.
What makes it unique? What is the characteristic of rendang?
Rendang is, like I've said, rendang is rich in ingredients. In spices and herbs. And then it's used coconut milk too. In maybe other country, is very rarely to use a lot of herbs and spices.
So maybe if you one day become a professional chef and then you go and work in other country, you may be really missing rendang and go home back.
Yeah.
Now, you want to become a chef. What have you done in order to achieve it?
I try to make a lot of new foods, make new recipe of my own recipe, of course. And yeah, that's I think that's what I've done to achieve my dream.
So you try to make a lot of new foods. Can you give us some of the examples?
Like, you know, semur, right?
Sumur, huh?
Yeah. Semur has a sweet taste. But yesterday, I don't know, 2 days ago, I made it with a spicy taste of semur.
Usually it's sweet, but you made it spicy. Did it taste delicious?
I think so, because my family love it.
Did your family eat it, or you also ate it, or not?
I also eat it.
So, sumur, what else?
Black forest cupcake.
How did you make it? Alone?
Yeah, alone. It's very easy. Maybe actually, usually, black forest is made in like a tart cake, but it's made small.
So sumur is sumur also Indonesian food? You think?
Yeah.
Maybe you can tell us what makes your sumur. I mean, maybe you can give some suggestion to people, like what someone has to do if they want to make delicious sumur.
Use a lot of ingredients like spices and herbs. Thing. If you cook with a lot of spices, it will make a rich taste in that food.
What about black forest cake? What do we have to do if we want to make it delicious?
I think use a lot of chocolate, and actually, if people make it black forest, some people make it a bit soft and then a bit hard. But if you want to make a good black forest, you make it more soft and use a lot of eggs, I think.
And if you cook like a sumur, how long does it usually take you to finish cooking it?
2 hours.
2 hours. What about black forest cake? Does it take longer than it or shorter?
Maybe a half hour until 1 hour, I think.
So we have talked about rendang as one of Indonesian foods. But we actually have so many Indonesian foods, right? Overall, what are the characteristics of Indonesian food according to you?
I think Indonesian food is rich with, like I've said before, rich in herbs and spices, and then and they use a unique spices like in other country we cannot find it.
So do you think that Indonesia is the country that uses the richest ingredients when cook?
Yeah.
Do you think that there is any other country which is similar to Indonesia?
India.
India.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know some foods from India?
Curry.
Curry. What curry?
Curry. Maybe a mutton curry.
Mutton curry. Have you ever tasted it?
Yeah.
Where?
Near my home.
Well, this is actually fasting month and we are talking about food. We are not trying actually to make you fail doing your fasting,
Yeah.
but we just try to give you some inspirations when bookmark comes, what to eat, so you know it. So we will talk more about this one and we will have more videos to show you about food. Let's go anywhere, stay tuned. Hello viewers, welcome back with us on Face to Face, the only English spoken program on BINUS TV. Now we're going to be showing you a video. Before we were showing you a video about rendang, and now we're going to show you a video about sate Madura. Here's the video.
Sate ayam Madura. Tusuk 4 potong daging ayam dengan diselingi 1 potong lemak di bagian tengah pada setiap tusuk sate. Saus kacang. Haluskan kacang tanah bersama cabai merah sampai halus. Garam. Lalu masukkan gula merah. Dan air matang, kecap manis, aduk. Campur setengah bagian adonan saus kacang dengan kecap manis dan minyak goreng. Oleskan pada sate. Balik-balik hingga sate berlumur kecap. Sisihkan. Bakar sate di atas bara api arang kulit kelapa. Bolak-balik agar merata matangnya. Sajikan sate dengan sisa saus kacang bersama campuran tomat, bawang merah, dan cabai rawit, serta kecap. Beri perasan jeruk limau dan potong-potong lontong.
Well, Alvina,
Yeah.
I think our viewers really feel hungry now.
Yeah.
And Sate Madura is actually also one of the most famous Indonesian foods and one of the best Indonesian foods because even in my hometown in Sumatera, I can always find Sate Madura. But sate, I mean, it basically comes from Madura, but it spreads throughout Indonesia.
Yeah.
And what actually, or maybe according to you, what is the reason why Sate Madura is seen to be one of the best foods of Indonesia?
Because maybe it's the first satay in Indonesia, I think. Satay Madura is, it only contains to like chicken and goat, right? And satay Madura is very simple because it's only after you roast it, you put nut sauce or soybean sauce, right? Yeah, I think so.
Have you ever tried to make Sate Madura before?
No,
Why?
I don't have any roaster at all.
You don't have? What is that?
Yeah.
But
roaster.
do you wish to make it sometime?
Yeah.
Why? Because you really like it then.
I like it, but goat.
Do you prefer why goat? Why not chicken?
I don't know.
But if you make Sate Madura, do you prefer it to be spicy or sweet?
Both. Spicy,
Both.
sweet.
So you like both then. So what about European food? Do you have any
European.
favorite from European food?
European. I think my favorite European food is steak.
Steak.
Yeah.
What steak? Goat?
No,
Chicken?
no. Fish steak and beef steak.
Fish and chip? Is it?
Fish and chip is not a steak actually.
Ah.
It's only a fried fish and add with French fries.
So you like what from European
Steak.
steak? And where do you usually go to eat steak?
Maybe steak 21 and
21?
then a holy cow steak.
Where is steak 21?
Near at my home.
Ah, so that's the food that you like from European. What about the one from Chinese? Chapchai?
I love Chinese food. I love dim sum, chapchai, and then maybe sapo. You know sapo? Sapo tofu.
So
sapo.
among those favorite foods, which one of them do you like most?
Dim sum.
Dim sum. How many times do you eat it? Have you ever eaten it? Or maybe how often do you go to eat dim sum?
Not really often.
I have actually a recommended place if you want to go to dim sum. It's somewhere in Taman Anggrek, and the name of the place is called Jala Jala. It basically comes from Medan, my hometown. Now, what about the one from Japanese? Do you have any favorite?
Yeah, takoyaki and sushi, but not raw sushi. Fully cooked sushi.
Do you like it so much or not?
Yes.
So you want to become, if you become a chef one day, do you want to become a chef who makes Indonesian food, European food, Chinese food, or what?
Indonesian and Chinese food.
Or all of them?
I think Indonesian and Chinese food.
So you want to specialize yourself in Indonesian and Chinese. Do you have the reasons why?
Because in European food, it doesn't have a lot of ingredients, and it not has a rich taste in it.
What do you like the best? I mean, what is the best thing you like from Indonesia? What is the best thing about Indonesian food?
The best Indonesian food?
The best thing about Indonesian food?
Oh, the best thing in Indonesian food, yeah, it is. That's I have said before, the spices and herbs.
Is there any food from Indonesia that you do not like?
Lemper.
Why?
I don't know. It tastes bad for me.
Do you have any other reason why?
I don't have. I don't like ketan rice.
Can you tell me like 5 Indonesian foods that you really like and tell us the reasons for each one of them?
Rendang, sate padang,
Sate Padang,
gado-gado,
gado-gado,
and then keredok,
kredok,
and sate.
sate. Kredok, I've never heard of it before. What is that?
It's a salad, but it on the top. It use nut sauce on the top. It's like salad, Indonesian salad actually.
And what is the thing that you like from salad?
The vegetable.
Because it's healthy.
Yeah.
What else? Salad, satay, rendang.
And then
What else?
gado-gado.
Gado-gado. What about gado-gado? Gado-gado from where? I mean, there are so many cities in Indonesia and so many places in Indonesia which make gado-gado. Gado-gado Medan, gado-gado, etc.
Is it in Medan has gado-gado?
Yeah, we have.
Oh. Maybe Jakarta.
Gado-gado Jakarta. Why?
It's a match with my tongue. It has a good taste, I think. And do you like gado-gado?
I like it also, but I don't really like it because what is that? There are so many things, and I somehow feel I'm not able to enjoy. What does it taste? Does it taste tahu? Does it taste tempe or what?
Okay. And then, do you have any other favorite foods?
My favorite foods is actually because I'm actually from Sumatra, so of course my favorite foods are all from Sumatera Utara. We have like ikan holat, sate. It's not sate Madura, it's not sate Padang, but it's called sate Raja Wali.
What is that?
I'm not sure how to explain it. So, you know, what do we call? I mean, it's the combination between sate Madura and sate Padang. The combination of sate Madura and sate Padang creates sate Raja Wali.
Okay. And any other?
I think that's all. I mean, there are so many, but those are the ones that still in my mind that somehow make me want to go to my hometown because of them only.
Okay. And do you like European food?
One of the best European foods that I like, actually, Italian is actually from European, right?
Yeah.
But I think I'll tell them after this one, so don't get another, stay tuned.
Okay.
Hello viewers, welcome to Face to Face, your favorite talk show on BINUS TV with me, Alessandro, and this is actually our last segment. Now, Alvina,
Yeah.
I've already shown the video about rendang and sate Madura.
Yeah.
And I have one more video to show. This is actually a very unique food because I've never heard of it before. And the name of the food is called lumpia Semarang. Have you ever heard it before?
Yeah, I love lumpia.
And probably some of our viewers do not feel aware of it.
Yeah.
So here's the video so that you will know and be aware of it.
Lumpia Semarang. Tumis udang dan ayam cincang. Masukkan garam, gula, serta merica. Aduk kira-kira 5 menit. Angkat. Panaskan sisa 3 sendok minyak goreng. Tumis bawang putih hingga wangi. Rebung. Masukkan bumbu rebung. Tumisan daging ayam dan udang. Masak hingga airnya habis. Masukkan ebi. Aduk. Masukkan lagi telur orak-arik. Aduk hingga rata. Angkat. Seluruh permukaan lumpia diolesi dengan sedikit saus kental. Isi dengan 3 hingga 4 sendok makan adonan rebung di atasnya. Lipat ke tengah. Sisi kiri dan kanan kulit lumpia. Lalu gulung. Olesi ujung kulit lumpia dengan putih telur. Lekatkan. Gulung semua bahan sampai selesai. Setelah dibungkus dan dilipat, lumpia dapat disajikan segera sebagai lumpia basah atau digoreng. Untuk jenis yang digoreng, lumpia digoreng dalam minyak panas hingga kering. Angkat. Hidangkan dengan pelengkapnya, campuran saus kental atau kanji dengan saus bawang putih, lokio, dan acar mentimun, dan cabai rawit.
So that's it, lumpia Semarang.
Yeah.
Well, Alvina, because I believe that not everybody understands and not everybody knows lumpia Semarang before. So I think it's better for you to explain thoroughly what you know about lumpia Semarang.
Okay, lumpia Semarang is not specifically made from Semarang. It's adapted from Chinese, I think. And it moved to Semarang and then grow up in Semarang. And lumpia Semarang have two different kind.
What are those?
The first is fried lumpia and
Fried?
And then
Steam.
the second is steam.
In Indonesia we call it rebus.
Yeah.
Ah.
Or maybe is called wet lumpia.
So fried and steam. Do you prefer one over the other? I mean, which one do you like more?
Fried, of course.
Why?
Because it's
But I think if it's wet, it's better. I mean, it's softer.
yeah, it's softer, but the skin is still raw.
But fried,
Fried is fully cooked.
but it's really hot, I guess. Right? I mean, if you talk in terms of health, do you think that the fried ones is healthier than the steamed ones?
Of course not, because
Not.
it contains a lot of oil and fat.
And what actually differentiates lumpia Semarang
Mm-hmm.
from other kinds of lumpia?
Maybe in lumpia Semarang is specifically made from rebung. I don't know in English what to call it in English. Is made from bambu, and then or from bangkwang, and use ebi prawn. But in Singapore, I heard that that has lumpia too. It's called Singaporean lumpia. It contains a prawn inside, and but it's still made from bangkwang.
And so do you know any other food that is really famous from Indonesia?
Food.
Aside from rendang, aside from satay, aside from lumpia, what else?
Laksa.
Laksa. What is that?
It's
Is it noodle? No.
no. It has a noodle, of course, but made from rice
Yeah.
noodle. Has a coconut milk as the soup, and have the chicken on the top, and mung bean.
Mung bean. Have you ever made it before?
No.
Why?
Quite
Is
hard.
it difficult?
Yeah.
Is it usually served sweet or spicy? Sweet or spicy? Laksa.
Of course, laksa tastes spicy,
Spicy.
not
Yeah.
sweet.
A lot of chili, I guess.
Yeah.
And then we have actually have so many Indonesian foods, right? Among those foods, which one of them is the most well-known, according to you?
The well-known is rendang, I think,
Rendang,
and gado-gado.
gado-gado.
Because in Germany we can find a gado-gado and rendang, of course, and in England it has rendang and nasi padang there.
So this episode really gives our viewers the ideas of what to find for bukber. So when bukber comes, what do
Yeah.
you usually have?
Tea and palm fruit.
With whom do you usually enjoy eating?
With my family.
With your family. What about alone? You don't like alone?
I'm too shy to eat alone.
What about cooking? Do you enjoy cooking alone or with your mother, with your father? Does your father also cook or not?
No,
No.
my mom. Only my mom.
So do you enjoy cooking alone or with your mother, by the way?
Alone.
Alone.
Yeah, because no one can disturb me.
Maybe sometimes or maybe one day you can teach me how to cook.
Can you cook?
No, the only thing I can cook is Indomie. That's it.
And water.
Yeah. Not even water sometimes. I only buy water, I mean.
Okay.
So I think, Alvina,
Yeah.
thank you for coming to BINUS
Yeah,
TV.
thank
And
you,
it was really
Sandro.
nice talking to you. We have reached the end of our show. So yeah, thank you BINUS TV. Thank you Journalism Club. Thank you Caring Color for makeup. Thank you the Euphoria for the flower. Maybe one thing I would like to say. In our life, we work very hard to find money. And in order to survive, we buy food from the money that we have earned. So one thing to say, if you can enjoy food, you can enjoy your life. My name is Hassanro. This is Alvina. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.